I just pulled up outside someone's house and threw up all over the road. Hello and welcome to another video, and rather than explain how crap I feel right now, I'm going to use an animal to do it for me. So let me give you a little summary. If you watched the last video I put up, you would have seen I had a pretty big session. That was like 2 days ago. I lifted fairly well. I hit some fairly good numbers, but I remember feeling pretty crappy afterwards. I remember saying I was pretty wiped out afterwards. I then went home, had some dinner, had some spaghetti and meatballs, the thought of which is making me gag right now. Again, you would have seen that in the video. I went to bed like not feeling great. I was then woken up at midnight by an intense urge to be sick. I literally ran to the toilet and proceeded to expel the most vomit I've ever expelled in my life. Like if there was an award for discharging the most vomit in like 30 seconds, I'm definitely a candidate for that award. It was freaking horrendous. Like it was so violent, like my stomach hurt so much afterwards. I then proceeded to be sick like every kind of half an hour to 45 minutes for the next 8 hours, I guess. Pretty much the worst night of my life. I then spent the next day in bed, just feeling sorry for myself. I've gone back to work today. Like I feel better today, but saying I feel better is like saying, oh, Adolf Hitler's being nicer today. Like it isn't saying much, you know, so I'm still not feeling amazing. Now, not wanting to waste an opportunity to do something cool, I weighed myself the day before and I weighed in at 101.7, I think, kilos. Weighed myself the day after having that horrendous illness and I weighed in at 97.9. So that's 3.8 kilograms or just over 8 pounds lost in the space of 24 hours. Jesus Christ. Also, on yesterday kind of afternoon when I was like starting to recover a bit but still feeling really crap and hadn't like consumed anything for a long period of time, got a little clip of myself in the mirror because I was looking freaking shredded. Again, like I felt horrendous, but I thought if I'm going to feel this bad and be this dehydrated in this week, I might as well make the most of it. And yeah, I was feeling pretty good about myself after seeing myself in the mirror. But I mean, basically it is like it is the norovirus. So Sarah's had it a few days ago. A lot of her friends had it. It's basically going around. I know some people at work have got it as well. It's like super intense, like vomiting and like bad stomach. The good thing about it is that it's over quite quickly. It's just mega intense and it lasts for, I guess, 24 hours to 2 days and then it's gone. But it just absolutely sucks. And obviously the situation I'm in, where I'm trying to bulk and sustain weight in order to hit some big numbers, is pretty much worst case scenario. So that leads me on to the next area. That is training. So I haven't trained for 2 days since that last big session you saw me hit, and it's getting to the point now where I'm stressing out because I'm meant to be testing my maxes in like 2 weeks, and if I can't train today then I'm going to be struggling because not only have I lost weight, I'm going to be behind quite significantly in terms of training. So basically it's probably a terrible decision, but I'm going to go and train in a minute. I'm going to force myself to train. I'm going to do some squats, some bench press and some deadlifts. What I've got programmed isn't mega heavy, but I mean, just doing a bodyweight squat now doesn't feel amazing. I'm hoping, there's a small chance I might warm up and feel alright. I'm going to just force myself to do it. It may be that I have to kind of alter things and do something lighter, but I am going to try and get something done because like I said, if I don't do that, then I'm going to be behind in terms of training. So I'm going to get myself dressed and then drag myself to the gym. Struggling. Alright, bench press. Feels so sick. Christ. I'm done. Well, that was like really weird. Like, the weights didn't feel too bad. I thought I was going to feel unbelievably weak. Like, the actual weights felt okay and I managed to get everything in. It was just that, like, I mean, you know my cardio isn't great at the best of times, but it was just like a new low today. Like, I was just dying all the time, and from about my second squat set on, I just felt sick. Like, the second I'd finish a set on anything, I'd just like feel really, really sick. A couple of times I kind of ran to the toilet. I wasn't actually sick, but I was very close. But it's done. I mean, I had some hypertrophy to do at the end, but I sacked it off because I feel like a mess. So I brought some cashews with me because I am trying to get calories in. I'm trying to make up for that amount of weight I lost, but I might struggle to eat them because at the moment, even drinking water is pretty difficult. But let's get home, have a shower, and hopefully I'll feel better. Good news and bad news. Good news, I ate all the cashews. Bad news, I just pulled up outside someone's house and threw up all over the road. Excuse me, what are you doing? Are you drunk? Luca, are you drunk? You look a bit drunk. Right, I'll turn this off because that is quite annoying. So, I have had a shower and I'm feeling like a bit better. I feel like cleaner. I don't feel sick anymore, I just feel like a little bit shivery, which is quite annoying. The biggest concern I have is calories. Like, I'm not getting enough calories in. I cannot afford to lose more weight, so I'm going to try and combat that. So the problem is that when I eat, like, I don't know, I guess like, not fatty, but kind of liquidy, I guess, like calories, I struggle. So before training at the start of the session, I had down one of those pro milk things for my protein because I was trying to get protein in. That was a bad idea. I was also drinking loads of water throughout because, again, I was trying to get hydrated, but that in hindsight was also a bad idea. And then the cashews just kind of tipped me over the edge, and obviously I was sick. So I need to get calories in. My body is rejecting some of the calories, so I'm going to fight fire with fire, or more specifically, fight fire with quavers. I just spent 20 minutes editing footage of me eating quavers. Anyway, I had like 4 packs in the end because at the moment dry food is what I can handle without feeling sick. I mean, quavers is probably not the best thing to eat, but like I said, as far as I'm concerned, eating some calories is better than nothing. I've got a few emails to reply to. I'm going to kind of lie around for a bit because I'm, like I said, not feeling great. Then I'm going to try and make some dinner, try and think of something that is fairly calorific, that's not going to make me feel sick. I couldn't beat the quaver in it. Looks like I just did. This is butter and Marmite on toast. Now, if you never had Marmite toast when you were a kid, like when you were recovering from illness, then quite frankly, you were neglected. It's pretty much the standard, like, staple illness food. Pretty boring, but dry, and I mean, not bad to be fair. So I've also, by the way, I forgot to say, I've also been eating another like granddad snack, rich teas, because again, they're like mega dry. I mean, they are about 1 calorie per biscuit. They're 38 calories per biscuit. Brilliant. I feel like Jesus is laughing in my face, but I can eat them without feeling sick. So I've just been eating those like over the last couple of hours. I'm going to do this. I mean, this whole thing here, you're looking at probably 500 calories at best, which obviously sucks. So I will try and get something else in after this. But beggars can't be choosers, so let's go. This is ridiculous. Like, that was embarrassing. I ate 4 bits of toast. And it wasn't a struggle, but I did feel a bit sick afterwards, so it's taken me a good hour to feel like I can eat something else. And that something else is decaf coffee here and baked cookie, because it fits the criteria of being dry, and more importantly, it's got some protein, like 13 grams of protein, which in my current state I will definitely take. By the way, I'm up here in my sick bed. This is the bed I was in for like the best part of 2 days, so it's been stripped off and the bedding's being washed because obviously it's covered in my disease. This is bringing back bad memories. I'm hoping, really hoping, that I go to bed tonight, I'll wake up tomorrow and feel back to 100%, because obviously the longer I take in this reduced calorific state, the more I'm going to suffer. But I've got 2 weeks until I test, so that should be long enough to get me back in the game. Also, the thing I wanted to quickly talk about is that, as much as these last couple of days have sucked, because obviously being ill is rubbish, it's kind of got me excited to cut. Like, when I filmed myself the other day, being all like dehydrated and shredded, like, that was from one day. Obviously it wasn't a super extreme cut, but that was from one day. I feel like if I could cut for like a couple of months, I reckon I could get in pretty impressive shape. So the provisional plan is that I've got 2 more weeks of bulking hard as soon as I get like well, that is. Test my maxes in 2 weeks. Then we're going away to Malaysia, which should be awesome for a couple of weeks. Then when I come back, the plan is to start my cut from there. So obviously I'll be making a video series on that. If you are excited for me to cut, if you are excited for that series, give this video a like, let me know that you're excited for that. I'm quite intrigued. I think a lot of you are excited, but I think there are some of you that are kind of a bit like upset about the fact that I won't be bulking anymore, because obviously I've been eating a lot of crap for a long time. But then don't forget that my maintenance is like 5,000 calories, so I could cut on like 4,500 calories. So it's not like I'm going to be eating chicken and broccoli. I'm still going to be eating crap, just won't be quite as much as it was before. But that, my friends, is where I'm going to end the video, because I want to relax before I go to bed. So I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow.